My name's Seggelin. I'm from Sharon, Massachusetts, just south of Boston. I thought it was just time. It was time to buy a Nissan Leaf, take it apart, put it in, and that's all it was going to be. It was just going to be a crawler. And then at that time, Dave mentioned that they were going to do an EV class for the first time this year. And I was like, oh man, I guess I'm going a race car. So what we have here is a Nissan Leaf motor and inverter. The motor is the part on the bottom, and it's bolted to the inverter that's on top. That's from the Nissan car. This is an aftermarket component. This is a DC to DC converter. It takes high voltage and then makes 14 volts to keep our 12 volt system juiced up. So it's basically like an electric alternator, if you will. So I asked him. He had this 4Runner in his yard. It was Bailey's old race car, and I asked him if I could convert it, and he said, "Yeah, do it. That'd be awesome. It'd be great for the legacy of the car." And that availability and the fact that the class was opened is really why we're here today and why it's a race car instead of just a rock crawler. It's got a Volvo S60 electric over hydraulic power steering pump. Electric is a super advantage in the rocks because you have instant torque. It's very low speed control, and they don't get hot. They don't get hot like a gas engine. You're not wasting energy making heat or sound. This is our battery racking system. This is one full Nissan Leaf battery, and we split it up into 2 racks so that they were light enough that we could handle them relatively easily. Packaging is hugely amplified. You can put components basically anywhere you want. You're not as restricted to like drivetrain packaging requirements like a gas engine. We're going to run the car with all 4 of these racks filled at all times. We're either going to have 2 small batteries or 1 big battery. The big battery takes up all 4 slots. In the grand scheme of things, as we move forward, there's going to be more and more electric cars. Like it or not, that's going to happen. And at some point, we need to do that in off-road racing as well.